Okay, so this one's right there is the username, that weird person, and it goes, okay, this is a screenshot, right, that they shared, and it goes, okay, fine, my bad for this one, but what do you mean by transgender? You don't mean they try to make some other genders like female, male, attack, helicopter? It's the same old joke. Like, that's all they have. They always have these same jokes. Like, it's five of them. Five jokes they have, and it's punching down. See, comedy is supposed to be when you punch up, not punch down. So you can't say, haha, it's funny. No, it's not. Comedy is where you punch up, not punch down at people that are already marginalized groups of people and already being oppressed and persecuted by people that are the dominant class, structure, if you will. So that's not comedy. But like I said, they always have just the one joke and nothing else. Hey everybody, it's your girl, Tonya Kitsune. In today's video, we're going to jump into the Reddit, are the cis okay? And guess what? They're not okay. So let's jump into that video right now. Okay, so this post right here is about that person. You see it on the screen. And it goes, it's getting worse. And so it's a quote, right? It goes, trans and queer people don't belong with the LGBT people. Trans people are the predators. And it's like more citing of Jeffree Star. Real quick, right? When it comes to Jeffree Star, some of us are old enough to remember him from his MySpace days. He's always been a bigot. Like, he was racist as fuck back in those days. He probably still is. So, like, taking him as a perfect example of the LGB part of the LGBTQIA is just total bullshit. But, okay, let's see what it says. It's not transphobia to point out fact. I think this is supposed to be, it's not transphobia to post out facts, but, expecting bigots to, I don't know proper English, is too much of a stretch. It's not bigotry. That's not even how you spell bigotry. To actually not want to be labeled. Okay. Actually read what I have to write before getting angry that I'm also on the don't fucking label me side. Whatever. You are a gender, not a sexuality, and so many have gotten confused to the point I have to put it in both my server. I also want to point out to claim there is no gender, but also be transgender. Really? Can't have it both way. Minors interact. I'm not minor friendly. Like Jeffree Star, who's an influencer, I believe TQ should be in its own category. TQ is a gender. Do you even know what the TQ part is? Like, the T is transgender and the Q is just queer. And queer just, covers everyone in the LGBTQIA community that just doesn't want to use the other labels. Because Jeffree Star is one of the most influencer peoples of my generation and others. What? Is that even a proper sentence? And no, he's not. Like, most people nowadays have no idea who the fuck he is. Like, yeah, people of our generation do, but I don't think Gen Z really knows who he is, nor do they care. It's a gender, not a sexuality. LGB is sexuality. If anyone is confused, it's the dumb drama trolls that are not understanding why TQ is not part of it. And if anyone understanding how this works, it's me and why I don't want to be labeled. Okay, so LGBTQIA, let's break it down. There's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex. And A is asexual. And then it breaks down from there as well. And there's a lot of stuff that fits within it. So no, it's not just about sexuality, you fucking weirdo. And their stupid post continues. LGB is a sexuality, not a gender. Why is TQ on? Because trans rights and queer rights are directly connected to LGB rights. Marsha P. Johnson, hello, that's a trans person who fought for gay and lesbian rights. I shouldn't be canceled or called bigotry. I think you mean to say I shouldn't be canceled or called bigot. But whatever, you can't type or write proper sentences anyways for pointing out that trans is not a part of this. It is, honey. You can't have lesbian, gay, bisexual, or queer history without trans people, regardless of what you think. Because I'm not invalidating you, transgender is actually how this is. Again, is that even a proper sentence? Do you know anything about sentence structure at all? Are you are you just that stupid? Are you that uneducated? Anyways, because gender versus sexuality is not the same thing. Is that what you all not tried to tell me in the first place? Get off the alphabet, honey. You don't belong. What? I can't even understand what you're trying to say. Like, I don't even know if this is proper sentence structure or what even the statement is because none of this is fucking coherent. And it goes, cancel me all you want. I don't want to be labeled. I don't want labeled. It should be, I don't want to be labeled. I want to cancel you for for not having proper English or even a coherent sentence. I don't give a shit about your bigoted bullshit. I want to cancel you for not being able to type English properly. And then I want to cancel you for being a bigoted fucking jerk. So I want to cancel you for both. If a celebrity is actually trying to teach people one of the most influenceable people of my time, etc., saying otherwise, it needs to have more time context, as he said. He's not a celebrity, honey. Like, he's not, nobody outside of the social media online thing knows who the fuck he is. He's only popular online. So I guess people that are constantly online would know. But like everyday people that don't spend their time on social media have no idea who he is, nor do they care. What does that mean? You can't answer it half the time. Yes, we can. Okay, hold on. Wait, you know what? We'll come back to that part right there. You can't answer it half the time. Hate me all you want. I'm doing what I want and I'm sick of it. You hate Jeffree because he opens your eyes. It's time people realize this is the case. No, I hate Jeffree Star because he's a racist. Like, I remember him from the MySpace days. I hate Jeffree Star because he's a racist. I hate Jeffree Star because he's a bigot. I hate Jeffree Star because he thinks it's okay to attack marginalized groups. Oh, I guess that's all. Okay, hold on. We're going to show you something about the whole day thing, okay? So here it is. I know people say, oh, don't use the AI overview, Tonya, but there's going to be, things connected to this that are from legitimate sources. See, right there, Oxford English Dictionary. Right? Okay. But the singular they is not a modern invention. It has been a natural part of the English language for over 600 years. Right? The earliest recorded use of the singular they, right here, this dates back to 1375 in the medieval Romance poem William and the Werewolf. Because English lacked a universal gender-neutral singular pronoun, speakers naturally adopted the plural form to refer to singular specified individuals. So people that say, oh, you can't use singular they, the they is plural. No, it's not. Right there, Oxford English Dictionary. Right there's the sources in Wikipedia. So this person shared this screenshot, right? And there's the username of the person that, shared it. And it goes, the wife beater claims that the existence of trans people are just as bad as what Nazis did, when in reality he would brace them with open arms. Oh, it's John Del Arroz, or whatever his name is. Yeah, he beats his wife. He's like on probation or parole, I think, for it, and has been arrested multiple times for this. So, yeah. All right. And it goes, quite similar. No. Totalitarian secular religion, check mark. Well, you see it. Tries to remake modernized society. Threatened by free speech. Assaults opponents. Claims to be victimized by a religion. Medical experiments on mentally ill. What are you even... Recruits children. Pervasive propaganda in media and art. Really into flags and parades. Okay, on that one, okay, hold on a second. So this actually doesn't sound like, trans people. Like you're trying to say, oh, look, trans people like Nazis. No, honey, that would be MAGA. Because guess what? MAGA does support a totalitarian religion. They do try to remake society. They're threatened by free speech. They do assault opponents. January 6th, anyone? They claim to be victimized by, well, they don't, by anyone that's, not Christian. They do medical experiments in the past and have on the mentally ill. They do recruit children. Pervasive propaganda and media and art. That would be called Fox News. Really into flags and parades. Has anybody seen all the MAGA shit? Impressive taste in clothing? What? That's weird. Sorry, I was looking at that, and he thinks the Nazis have impressive taste in clothing? Okay. What a weirdo. But yeah, actually, really, when you think of it, MAGA has more in common with Nazis than trans people. Trans people have nothing in common with Nazis. In fact, trans people were one of the first targets of Nazis. Watch this. Okay, so right here, this is an article by Plume Clinic, right? And it says Trans History Spotlight, when the Nazis destroyed the world's first trans healthcare center, right? And it goes, the month's trans history list. Okay, the destruction of the Institute for Sexual Science in Berlin, Germany, nearly a century ago on May 6, 1933, Nazi stormtroopers ransacked one of the most groundbreaking institutions in the world, dragging books, research, and medical records into the streets and setting them ablaze. It was an attack on knowledge and on history, on the very existence of trans and queer people. And see right here, it even says, and it shows the sources, right? Which is Teen Vogue, Plume Clinic. It goes, yes, that's exactly correct. One of the first major targets of the Nazi regime was the Institute for Science. And if you scroll down, oh, shoot. Right here, in the Holocaust Encyclopedia, it also mentions Magnus Hirschfeld. And if you click on the Wikipedia thing, it also mentions it. So no, Nazis and trans people have nothing in common, because trans people, we have been the targets of Nazis. So nice try. So this post right here is by this user, right? And it goes, what the fuck does this mean? Right? So we're going to click on it. And it goes, Pommy sees all the trans stuff, still calls Jackson man right before he dies. Giga Chad, right winger identified. Hashtag USA, hashtag culture, you should have talked to me, man. Okay, she was just using man, not in that kind of context. Oh, and then they had to delete words and be like, and then it's like, she is truly the greatest protagonist we could have asked for. You do realize that the Amazing Digital Circus was done by Gooseworks, who's a trans woman. She wouldn't have stuck a pro-transphobic message into her animation and work. Nice try. So this user posted this, right? And apparently they're calling Dean a woman now. Oh, so Dean, he's this liberal commentator, right? And recently he was in a Jubilee video. He faced 20 MAGA women and argued with them. And let's see, one woman versus 20 women. Are you calling Dean a woman, really? Yeah, calling Dean a woman is crazy. It definitely is. They're like, oh, how dare he not agree with that? So he must be a woman, and as if that's some kind of insult. And the thing is what he pointed out is them being MAGA is crazy because the Republican Party tramples over women's rights. The Republican Party is the one that took away bodily autonomy for women. The Republican Party is the one pushing for real life Handmaid's Tale in real life. So, I mean, them being Republican is crazy, and that's all he pointed out. He's like, why would you want to be part of a political party that wants to take away your rights as a woman? So, the next post we're going to look at is by this particular person, Redditor, right? And I guess they took a screenshot of another Reddit post. Went off the deep end. I wasn't a fan. Well, my ex-girlfriend broke up. Oh, no, it says my girlfriend. Okay. Well, my girlfriend broke up with me a few weeks ago. I was bored and horny and looking at some gay porn. Okay. Not sure why, but I wanted put a butt plug and show my ass. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a thing right before we start this and note that this is adult, like really adult content, and I hope this video doesn't get removed. But if you don't want to hear this crap, we'll put it during the editing process. I'll put like a thing where you can jump to the next part. That's not this. I've never done gay things before, never was attracted to men, but I don't know, I was just so damn horny. Downloaded Grindr and met up with someone at their house. I don't know, that sounds pretty gay, my dude. They were really nice, put up with my nervousness, worked on them, went slow, etc. Nice guy. However, giving him oral, it felt weird. I wasn't turned on by it at all. Touching a man's penis felt weird. Then came the butt stuff. I had used dildos before and had a butt plug in. Not denying anything here, but I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it. It felt like pooping low key. Oh my god, dude. And I was uncomfortable. He took it slow, and I definitely felt it in my prostate. Sure you did, honey. But I couldn't really get hard. What the fuck? I told him to come and he did. He was using a condom and I came at the same time and it was okay. Yeah, he's like, oh, I didn't enjoy it at all. But, I told him to come and we both came at the same time. But there was no enjoyment going on. I mean, I know people can come and not be enjoying it. But this person seems like they enjoyed it within the context of what I'm reading. Then I just felt like I had to get out of there, so I left pretty quick. I don't know, I guess I kind of enjoyed it. Yeah, you did, but didn't find him sexy like I would a woman. Felt awkward doing things with a dude. Well, maybe you're bisexual. Have you thought of that? And you just prefer women over men. That is an option. Overall, I didn't think I'm going to have the experience again. Blah, 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 right? And someone goes, you might enjoy a trans woman that hadn't had their bottom surgery. Lots of guys like that. Nothing wrong with it. Fetishizing trans women. Great. In that particular situation that this person is suggesting, they don't look at trans women as actual women. And he goes, fun post. And it's this person that, is sharing this. And I guess it asked me anything. It goes, I identify as chair. Ask me anything. Oh, great. It's another attack helicopter joke. Because again, like I said, it's the same jokes and they're not funny. But these are the same people that went in and thought that the new Scary Movie whole sequence was great. They're like, oh yeah, a person getting, killed because they dare tell somebody their proper pronouns. Yay, that's funny. No, it's not funny. So the next post we're going to look at is by this guy. See? It's on the screen. And it goes, Nancy Mace is not okay. Oh, we kind of already knew that Nancy Mace is not okay. There's nothing okay. She doesn't use her brain anymore. I don't know if she ever used her brain. I'm assuming she did because a few years ago she used to be back, used to back the LGBTQIA plus community. But now she doesn't. But it could have been a grift a few years back when she was she could have been pretending to be an ally, So it goes, animals should not be used for radical transgender experiments. This is not science. This is ideological cruelty paid for the American taxpayers. And someone goes, as someone who works with transgenic mouse models for cancer research, this is objectively one of the funniest things I've ever seen in real life politician posts. Oh yeah, because it's like, that's not what transgenic mice mean, you dipshit. And someone goes, trans mice refers to transgenic mice, not transgender mice. Transgenic mice are defined as mice that have incorporated foreign DNA into their genome. Yeah. So what she was saying has nothing to do with, the actual thing. Because she's like, oh no, trans mice. It's like, honey, you do realize that the word trans is used in other situations. So yeah, transgenic mice, as the thing said, are, they incorporated foreign DNA into the mouse to, do their research for, cancer research or other various research. So it has nothing to do with trans people. But Nancy Mace made it that way because she saw the word trans. See, trans doesn't just associate with trans women or trans men or the transgender community. For instance, if you have a trans international pipeline, that means that pipeline goes across internationally. So yeah, but that is expecting her to use her brain. And so this post is by, there you go. Anyways, and they took a screenshot of some tweet, right? And, they're like, oh yeah, they're all about protecting the children, right? Which they aren't. So it's like, who would you rather have babysit your children? And the two options were Nazis and transgenders. Which transgenders is not even a thing, but we're not even going to get into that. They mean the transgender community, obviously. And apparently they'd rather have Nazis babysit their children. I guess they're not about protecting the children, because I would never trust a Nazi with anyone or anything. So we're going to look at this post, right? And it goes, yes, must be the reason why fandom turns toxic. And surprise, it's a screenshot of a tweet. Like, it's not even like rocket science here. Like, if we know that if we're about to see a tweet, it's about to be some fucked up toxic take that's either transphobic, homophobic, racist, or all of the above. And most likely misogynistic as well. And it goes, entire cast is trans or queer. Entire fandom is trans or some other flavor or queer. Literal target audience. Creator and cast constantly complain about shitty toxic fandom. Surprise Pikachu face. What are you even talking about? No, it's y'all side that's the toxic ones. Like this right here, usually when it's the fandom, it's straight, white, cisgender men. Okay, honey? So we're gonna look at, this next post, right? And it's a phrenology oh god, phrenology is complete bullshit, but it goes he good fit, and it shows female skull, and it says, and then the next one's male skull. It goes absolutely not. So they're investigating their hero now, because we all know that transphobic people's hero is Hitler, but apparently now they're even investigating him, which is fucking weird. Because like I said earlier in the video, one of the first places that was targeted was a place that did research for trans people and like investigated sexuality, of course, as well. But it also was one of the earliest research places, when it came to the trans community. So this next post, right? It goes, a what raisin cookie? Oh, it's from 4chan, so we already know it's going to be Unhinged, right? And it goes, yesterday I was walking around a college campus and I saw some cookies. So I bought one without realizing the proceeds goes to trannies. I thought it was chocolate chip cookie, but it was a shitty gluten-free vegan vagina raisin cookie that tasted like fucking sand. I actually had to go get a real cookie from LIDL later on just because that cookie made me want to kill myself. What a waste of money. Why are they so fucking bad at confectionery? Hey, what kind of cookie? Like, if you look, it says shitty gluten-free vegan vagina. Who uses vaginas to make cookies? What the fuck is this person even talking about? So this person, was like, some real original ones today, lads, right? So here's the screenshot. It's from elsewhere on Reddit, I guess. And it goes, anyone thinking of going to one of these, please don't bring your children. It's vile. And someone's like, there's nothing trans people are doing to children. Trans people are some of the safest people I've met. Right? And it goes, expect me, I'm coming. I identify as a black Muslim woman. One joke and it's not even funny. Best I could find at that moment. What do you identify as? That's the same joke again. Yeah, it's the same joke like I've already said in the video already. Now, I'd imagine you just have to be a decent human being, so you're probably not welcome. That's not very inclusive now, is it? Suppose you wouldn't like an Israeli flag either, too. Is this Pride event kid-friendly, too? No bits or ass hanging out? What are you even talking about? We're just skipping that. Again, the same joke. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter and I will be in attendance. Sexually, an attack is your identity. Even your omelets are shit. But yeah, like I said, it's the same fucking joke. Like, they can't think of anything original at all. Okay, so this post is by you see it on the screen, right? And I guess this screen should have a comment section. And anyways, right? It goes literally, no one ever wants to discuss why trans women keep getting massive fucking breast implants the second they start transitioning. LOL, if womanhood was so immaterial, then why get cosmetic surgery at all? I don't think any trans women are doing that. You do realize that HRT, right? Hormone replacement therapy literally helps trans women grow breasts, right? Like, that's what the hormones are for. they get put on testosterone blockers, and then estrogen, which helps increase the production of breast cells in the breast area. I mean, maybe there are a few trans women that are getting breast implants, but it's not like every trans woman. A lot of trans women have those boobs because they grew them naturally, honey. And someone's like, literally this. I don't care if you want to dress feminine or have wigs and makeup, then even get breast implants. What I hate, the fact that you think that's what being a woman is. Plus the many other crazy Reddits I've seen so many trans women share online or in their movements. Again, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So this person took a screenshot, I guess, of a TikTok profile, right? In this one, not only do they have the same joke again, but they got something that's even more fucked up, right? And so it goes, I identify as an Apache attack helicopter. My pronouns are Hitler. Wow. So edgy. Like, what are we, in 4th grade again? Like, and you thought that was something you should put on your TikTok page. I guess you can get away with it now that the literal TikTok, entire app and page is now ran by a literal Nazi. So I guess that literal Nazi, Mr. Ellison, ain't gonna really give a shit that you're being, fucking evil, because he's fucking evil. So everyone, that's all we have time for in this video today. Tell us in the comment section of what you thought of any of this content. But remember, hate has no home here. So any, comments that are, attacking any marginalized groups will be deleted. Any racist comments will be deleted. Any anti-Semitic comments will be deleted. Any homophobic, transphobic comments will also be deleted, because we're not going to allow that. And don't be sneaky about it either. There was a person recently that commented on one of our community posts, and he tried to be all sneaky and shit and put a comment that he's like, oh, I'm gonna be sneaky about it and and criticize the, content that they make on this channel. But then, I looked back and I was like, oh. And so did Kai, because I was like, Kai, come here. And so Kai came over and he looked at the thing and he's like, oh, you know what? I think I've seen this person comment before. And then we scrolled through and we did see, that he had, and we had deleted that comment because it was bigoted, because he was like, his previous comment, right, was like, oh, we get to do the attack helicopter joke because you guys say everything's transphobic, and it's not. You trannies need to learn your lesson, or some shit like that. And so Kai's like, yeah, we have deleted that person's comment before, and this new comment he put trying to attack our content is just a way to be sneaky about it. But then we looked at the comment where he was attacking our content, and then he's like, I said y'all because I don't know what the pronouns are, because I know this, YouTube channel is ran by more than one person. And it's like, if you actually had watched the content, you would know our pronouns. Like, it's been stated, like, me, Tonya Kitsune, my pronouns are she, her. Kai's is they and he. So you would have freaking known if you actually paid attention to the content, but you didn't. You were just saying y'all because you wanted to be transphobic. But anyways, the point being is those kind of comments you will be deleted, and you will be blocked. I guess we had forgot to block that person that I was just talking about from commenting, but he is blocked now and won't be commenting anymore. But anyways, make sure that, like I said in the comment section when you're commenting, that hate has no home here. And so no transphobic, no homophobic, and no racist comments or any attacks on marginalized groups will be tolerated. Your comment will be deleted and you will be blocked. If you like this kind of content that you've seen in this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of future LGBTQIA+ content. And also hit that subscribe button, that notification bell to join the Fox Den. Anyways, I've been your host, your girl, Tonya Kitsune. I'll see you in the next video.
We are every single star. Still here. Trans women, trans men, non-binary and free. Still here. You can legislate the document, but you can't legislate me. Still here. SB 14442 weapons in one bill, double barrel, double threat. Invalidate the IDs, then ban the bathrooms, make them sweat. Now any stranger on the street can sue a trans person for a $1,000 fee, just for suspecting, just for looking. That's a bounty hunter regime. Use the restroom twice in the wrong place. That's a civil